The energy capital of West Texas, Congressman August Pfluger returned to Midland, joined by EPA Regional Administrator Scott Mason and Congresswoman Fedorchak to talk energy, regulations, and the path forward for producers in the Permian Basin.
A year ago, we had the threat from the EPA of putting the Permian Basin into a status of non-attainment, which would make it even harder to produce that affordable, reliable energy. Because we held this meeting, because we came to Midland a year ago, I believe that we were able to stop that.
During the roundtable, Pfluger emphasized recent progress under the Trump administration, pointing to the repeal of a natural gas tax that many producers called costly and confusing.
The second bill that was signed into law under President Trump's second term was a bill that I sponsored that repealed the tax on natural gas. And that tax was burdensome. It was also confusing to many different operators. There were rules in place from the EPA, from President Biden, that conflicted with the legislation that was passed. And it was very difficult on producers and operators and the industry in general to comply with that particular natural gas tax, which is exactly why I sponsored the legislation.
EPA Regional Administrator Scott Mason was in attendance and pointed to a new wave of new deregulation efforts.
Administrator Zeldin came out a couple of weeks ago with the 31 deregulatory actions, the largest day of deregulation in American history. Specifically, certain things like the greenhouse gas emissions, Quad O, B, and C, that are hampering industry, especially out here in the Permian.
Pfluger says it's not just about energy production. It's about stability, innovation, and national security.
President Trump promised he was going to do this. He's rolling back regulations. He wants to make business easier and more predictable. And we want to see this area flourish because it has provided a national security impact. Again, not just for the state of Texas, not just for our nation, but also for the world.